Lord Honorable Senior Judge Justice Rajan Rai, Other Honorable Judges on Dais, then Registrar General UP Sri S. M. Raikwar, Deputy Solicitor General Sri S. B. Pandey, Chief Advocate, Honorable Senior Advocates, General Secretary of Bar Sri Rizki Tiwari, members of the bar, members of the registry. My Lord, we have gathered here today in solemn remembrance of Shri Mridul Rakesh, senior advocate and the most senior member of our bar, who departed for his heavenly abode on 19th of August 2025 after a prolonged illness. He was born on 12th of July 1950 into a noble family of the lads. Late Mridul Rakesh was the worthy son of worthy father, late Kunwar Shanti Prakash, a highly respected lawyer who distinguished himself on criminal side before the Honorable High Court and other district courts. Following his father's noble path, late Kunwar Mridul Rakesh completed his education and was enrolled as advocate with the UP Bar Council in 1972. Initially practicing with his father, he later on established his own chamber where his brilliance shone with even greater distinction. His eminence at the bar was recognized with the designation as senior advocate by Honorable High Court in the year of 2000. He was very softly spoken, kind, very helpful to the bar. His departure is definitely irreparable loss to the bar. Throughout his good career, he handled various significant cases with wisdom and the clarity. More than a lawyer, he was a good father, guru, and noble guide, nurturing a generation of young advocates, instilling in them discipline, confidence, ethical integrity. Beyond the walls of the courtroom, he dedicated himself to several social and cultural causes, embodying the spirit of Lok Sangrah, the welfare of society, enjoined with the Bhagavad Gita. His departure has left a void that words can fill. Yet Lord Krishna consoles Arjuna in Gita, न जायते मृते वा कदाचिन न भूता भविता बान भूया अजो नित्यः शास्त्रोऽयं पुराणो न हन्ते हन्माने शरीरे. It means the soul is never born, nor does it never die. It is eternal of the everlasting. The body may perish, but self is never destroyed. Late Mridul Rakesh lived a life anchored humility, integrity, and grace. His specialty in living was matched by the depth of his spirituality. He commanded respect not by position alone, but by his honesty, wit, unshakable dignity. To both the bench and bar, he was beacon of the fairness and rectitude. His mission in life was unwavering to serve the cause of justice with courage and devotion, to serve the society with the compassion and save the humanity with the sincerity. In his passing, we are reminded of our inherited truth by Upanishad, Asto ma Satgame, Tamso ma Jyotirgame, Mritur ma Amritgame. It means lead me from unreal to real, from darkness to light, from death to immortality. By heavy heart, I inform you that his beloved wife, late Srimati Sunanda Rakesh, was passed away in 2020. He was survived by two worthy sons, Sri Kumar Subhagya Rakesh, presently settled in London, and younger Sri Kumar Vishisht Rakesh is currently serving in Bengaluru. His death has left a vacuum and difficult to fill up in future. Life late Mridul Rakesh makes us learn, as William Beck said, he who binds himself to joy does the being's life destroy, but he who kisses the joy as it flies lives in the eternal sunrise. On behalf of the Bar Association and myself, I extend heartfelt condolence to the bereaved family. May the Almighty grant them strength, serenity, endure, and irreparable loss. May the noble souls recover Mridul Rakesh and eternal rest in the supreme peace. His ideals, his values, and ever smiling presence will remain instant in our hearts forever.
Honorable the Senior Judge, His Lordship's other companion Honorable Judges of this Honorable Court, Shri Pandit S. Chandra, Advocate President of Awadh Bar Association, Shri S. B. Pandey, Senior Advocate, Deputy Solicitor General of India, Senior Advocates, Senior Counsel, respected members of the Bar, members of the Registry. Senior Advocate Kunwar Mridul Rakesh, one of the very few left of the old school, an important pillar of the bar on the criminal side practice, is no more. Born on July 12, 1950, he breathed his last on August 19, 2025. Word left shall be felt for a long time. Having graduated in law from Lucknow University in 1971 and having been nurtured in law under the iconic guidance of his father, Kunwar Shanti Prakash, a renowned criminal lawyer of the city himself, late Kunwar Mridul Rakesh too touched the towering heights in the profession. The designation of senior advocate came to be conferred upon him naturally by this honorable court in 2000, a distinction he carried off with grace till his last. A trained commercial pilot that he was, no surprise that late Kumar Madhul Rakesh flew the client's case flight in the vast legal sky with consummate skill and also landed them successfully to their destinations on firm grounds. Brahmadatta Dwivedi murder case, Sayyid Modi murder case, Vilayati Ram Katyal murder case, Rungta kidnapping cases are only a few of the long list of important criminal trials conducted by him, wherein various hues of forensic nuances found full expression. All such cases argued by him and reported in law journals will keep guiding the learners of law. In more than 5 decades of his professional career, a number of associates honed their advocacy skills under his mentorship and are doing reasonably well in their own way. I have a few very fond learning recollections of him when I had the opportunity to assist him in a few criminal cases before this honorable court. His calm and composed demeanor was hard to be untouched by. Complex legal propositions found comprehensible eloquence in his presentation of facts before the courts. While assisting him, I realized that softer tones tend to quote favorable results in advocacy. His high success is testimony to this truth. My lords, it is no exaggeration to say that the bar on the criminal side is much poorer today. But as they say, the show must go on. And on this note, before I rest my words, I am reminded of a Urdu couplet penned by our own Pandit Brijnarayan Chakbast, a great Urdu shair of yore, who was a renowned member of this bar association also. जिंदगी क्या है अनासिर में ज़हूर तरतीब मौत क्या है इन्हीं अज्जा का परीशां हूँ. Roughly translated in English, it says, life is the manifestation of a pattern formed of elements, and death is nothing but the dissolution of the same very elements. My lords, I join here in paying heartfelt condolences on behalf of the Learned Advocate General, Learned Additional Advocates General, Learned Chief Standing Counsel, Learned Government Advocate, other learned state law officers, and also on my own behalf. May the Almighty give the departed soul the eternal peace and their family members the strength enough to bear the loss. Om Shanti.
वरिष्ठ न्यायाधीश माननीय न्यायमूर्ति श्री राजन राय जी, न्यायपीठ की आसंदिका पर प्रतिष्ठित अन्य माननीय न्यायमूर्तिगण, अवध बार एसोसिएशन के अध्यक्ष श्री सुभाष चंद्र मिश्र, उत्तर प्रदेश सरकार के अपर महाधिवक्ता श्री सूर्यमणि सिंह, अभिहित वरिष्ठ अधिवक्तागण, व्यवहार मंडप में उपस्थित विद्वान अधिवक्तागण तथा निबंधन के अधिकारी एवं कर्मचारी, उपस्थित महानुभाव, अधिवक्ता समुदाय के वरेण्य वरिष्ठ अधिवक्ता कुंवर मृदुल राकेश जी अब हमारे मध्य नहीं रहे। दिनांक 19/8/2025 को उन्होंने देह त्याग दी और अनंत में महाप्रयाण कर गए। रासायनिक प्रक्रिया के कारण उनकी काया का क्षरण प्रारंभ हो गया। तत्पश्चात उनकी विकृत होती देह को शमशान घाट में आम्रकाष्ठ की शैया पर मुखाग्नि दी गई। ऊर्ध्वगामी चिता की अग्नि से में उनका पार्थिव शरीर भस्मीभूत हो गया। उनकी कपाल क्रिया की गई वायु के घटक शून्य आकाश में विलीन हो गए तथा चिता की भस्म एवं अस्थियां जल में प्रवाहित कर दी गई। अंततः खनिज तत्वों का रासायनिक क्रिया से पृथ्वी में विलयन हो गया। इस प्रकार उनकी अंत्येष्टि अर्थात अंतिम यष्टि समाप्त हुई। पितृमेध के पश्चात उनका तिरोधान हो गया, उनका अस्तित्व समाप्त हो गया एवं वह प्रकाश से अदृश्य हो गए। अब वह हमारे मध्य कभी दृष्टिगोचर नहीं होंगे। दिवंगत मृदुल राकेश जी का जन्म 12 जुलाई 1950 को दिवंगत कुंवर शांत प्रकाश जी के वरिष्ठ ज्येष्ठ पुत्र के रूप में हुआ। उन्होंने लगभग 53 वर्ष तक अधिवक्ता के रूप में न्यायिक जगत की सेवाएं की। वह आपराधिक विधि में निष्णात एवं अद्वितीय थे। उच्चतम न्यायालय, विचारण न्यायालय, पुनर्निवेदन, पुनरीक्षण इत्यादि विभिन्न स्तरों पर अपना अवदान करते रहे। उनमें जीवन के प्रति जिजीविषा थी। उनके सौष्ठवयुक्त देहयष्टि अत्यंत आकर्षक थी। वह प्रसन्नचित, सहज, नाम के अनुरूप अत्यंत मृदुल थे। अथर्ववेद के कालसूक्त के अनुसार काल सृष्टि के आरंभ, सभी प्राणियों का आधार, ब्रह्मांड का नियंत्रक, सभी गति एवं व्यवस्था का कारक है। वजो सहस्राक्ष दिनांक 19/8/25 को उन्होंने अपनी आयु पूर्ण की और जीवन चक्र का एक कालखंड समाप्त हुआ। कराल काल के क्रूर हाथों ने उन्हें हमसे छीन लिया। मृत्यु ध्रुव सत्य है, जिसका जन्म हुआ है उसकी मृत्यु निश्चित है और मृत्यु हमारे नियंत्रण में नहीं है। मृत्यु एक शारीरिक घटना है और देहांतरण की प्रक्रिया है। न्यायालय की बीथिकाओं और दीर्घाओं में वह हमारे साथ विचरण करते और बैठते रहे। उनके प्रति मेरी सच्ची श्रद्धा है। उनके घर की दीवारें मीठी सी हैं, आंगन और प्राय प्रांगण सूना सूना सा है। छत, आंगन, चौखट, दीवारें, पूजा का कक्ष सभी उदास है। विलाप, रुदन, विषाद धीरे धीरे समाप्त प्राय है और सब कुछ पूर्ववत हो जाएगा, किंतु वह अपने परिवार और हमारे मध्य उपस्थित नहीं होंगे। जीवन बीतता है बूंद बूंद, रिक्त होता है रोज रोज, हाथ से जैसे रेत सरकती जाए। पता नहीं चलता कि हर घड़ी मौत निकट आ रही है। जब भी कोई मरता है तो मन सोचता है कि मौत सदा हमारी दूसरे की होती है। मैं तो कभी मरता नहीं, कोई और मरता है। मृत्यु प्रायः बिना किसी सूचना या आहट के आती है, किंतु दिवंगत मृदुल राकेश जी विगत लगभग 2 वर्षों से नितांत परांगमुख और क्षीणकाय थे तथा काफी समय से मृत्यु से संघर्ष करते रहे। अंत में महाभारत के शांत पर्व में पितामह भीष्म द्वारा युधिष्ठिर को दिए गए उपदेश के निम्न अंश से मैं अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। हांति निर्वर्तन्ते नमासा न पुनः क्षण सोऽयं प्रपद्यन्ते अध्वानम चिराय ध्रुवम ध्रुव। अर्थात दिन रात और महीनों के जो चक्र चल रहे हैं वह किसी के टाले नहीं टलते हैं। इसी प्रकार जन्म, मृत्यु और जरा आदि के क्रम प्राय चलते ही रहते हैं। जिसके जीवन का कोई ठिकाना नहीं है वह मरण धर्मा मानव दीर्घकाल के पश्चात मोक्ष मार्ग का आश्रय लेता है। उसकी अंततः मृत्यु हो जाती है। अंत में भारत सरकार के उप महान्यायाधिकर्ता के रूप में स्वयं अपनी ओर से तथा भारत सरकार के समस्त अधिवक्ताओं की ओर से दिवंगत कुंवर मृदुल राकेश जी के प्रति अपनी श्रद्धांजलि अर्पित करता हूँ। उनका परिवार निरंतर उन्नति को प्राप्त करे, सुखी एवं यशस्वी हो।
My esteemed colleagues on the bench, Pandit S. Chandra, President, Awadh Bar Association, Shri S.M. Singh Roekwar, Additional Advocate General UP, Shri S.B. Pandey, Deputy Solicitor General of India, current senior advocates and members of the bar, family members of late Kunwar Rakesh, officers of the registry, and all others present. Late Kunwar Mridul Rakesh was a renowned advocate who practiced not only in district courts at Lucknow but also in the High Court. His father, late Kunwar Shanti Prakash, was a legal luminary practicing on the criminal side, both in the district court and the High Court. I had the good fortune of not only listening to the arguments of his esteemed father, but also of hearing him argue his cases as a young lawyer. It was a treat to hear him. The suave manner in which he presented his cases was much liked by everybody, including judges. The manner in which he presented his case was worth emulating. Kunwar Mridul Rakesh followed the footsteps of his father and achieved similar accomplishments. He was designated as a senior advocate by this court in the year 2000. He conducted several criminal cases, such as the famous Sayyid Modi murder case, the Babri Masjid demolition case, and Rungta kidnapping case. He also appeared as special public prosecutor in several famous cases, such as the murder of late Brahmdatt Dwivedi, a former minister of Uttar Pradesh, the infamous state guest house case, to name a few. He was an icon for us young lawyers, as we were at that time. Very pleasant in his manners, especially with junior advocates, whom he always encouraged. He was an exceptional lawyer, armed with a charming personality. Many of his juniors are well settled in the profession, either representing the government or practicing on the private side. Two of his young brothers, Kunwar Mukul Rakesh and Kunwar Manish Rakesh, are practicing advocates, one of whom, Kunwar Mukul Rakesh, is a senior advocate designated by this court. Apart from his achievements in the field of law, he was also a trained commercial pilot. He was associated with a number of social and cultural organizations. He was president of Kadambari Kala Parishad Lucknow till his death. The news of his death brought back memories of the old High Court building, the corridors of which he strode like a legal colossus, whom everybody, especially the young lawyers, including me, looked up for inspiration, guidance, and to learn the skills of advocacy. He lost his wife, late Mrs. Sunanda Rakesh, in the year 2020, but his legacy continues through his two sons, Kumar Suvigya Rakesh and Kumar Vishishta Rakesh, one of whom, after completing LLB and LLM from University of Liverpool, United Kingdom, is settled in London, while the younger one, after having acquired the qualification of MBA from National University of Singapore, is currently working in Bengaluru. As always, the death of such a legal giant creates a void which is difficult to fill, but his life will continue to inspire us for the future. May the Almighty give him peace. On behalf of my esteemed brothers and sisters, I express heartfelt condolences to the bereaved family and pray to the Almighty that He may grant strength and solace to them to bear the irreparable loss and also to grant eternal peace to the departed soul. As a mark of respect, we shall now observe 2 minutes silence. The judicial work for the rest of the day shall remain suspended.